Good evening, Dallas-Fort Worth theater community, and welcome to the 21st Annual Column Awards. My name is Mark Shaman, and I am the Tony-winning, Grammy-winning, Emmy-winning, and 7-time Oscar-losing composer, co-lyricist of the musical Hairspray, the TV show Smash, which is really hard to say fast, and so many other movie scores that I'm completely exhausted. Listen, Google me after tonight's show. You'll be very impressed. Why am I introducing tonight's event? Well, John Garcia loves Hairspray. I know this because he keeps sending me pictures of himself as Edna Turnblad. So he has chosen to start tonight's event with a video from Hairspray that speaks to what is happening right now in our nation. The song is applicable to gay rights, trans rights, all things rights, but we wrote it about the civil rights movement of the 1960s. And sadly, our country finds itself painfully right back at square one in that regard. So, you are about to see a bootleg video from the Broadway production of Hairspray from when my dear friend Darlene Love was playing Motormouth Maybelle. And although I strongly object to bootleg videos, I have to admit, they caught her on a great night. She was lit up. Speaking of Broadway, the Column Awards mission is to serve as a fundraiser for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, and I hope you will donate to this phenomenal organization that has helped thousands upon thousands of people in need. Folks, we are in the middle of history right now, and to quote the lyrics that Scott Whitman and I wrote, just to sit still would be a sin. But better than me speechifying, here's Darlene Love performing I Know Where I've Been. Good night, have a great event. John, roll the tape!
So you tried it once and you failed. We can't get lazy when things get crazy. Children, you're not the first to try, and you won't be the last. But I'm here to tell you that I'm going to keep lining up until someday somebody breaks through. And I've been looking at that door a lot longer than you.
What door?
The front door. There's a light in the darkness, though the night is black as my skin. There's a light shining bright, showing me the way. But I know where I've been. There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 21st Annual Column Awards, this time virtual, which is the first time ever we've done this. First of all, I'd like to thank very much Mark Shaman for that wonderful intro. I'm sorry that I sent too many of those Edna headshots, but I won't send anything else to you, but I may send you this, just as a little hint. You know, you never know. This is very new for us, for my board of directors and myself, because of what we have gone through this whole year with the coronavirus. We had to cancel the first time we were going to do the gala at the Irving Arts Center. We thought we'd be okay when we got to June 14th, when we planned that second scheduled date. And unfortunately, the nation was not ready, nor was our country ready for health-wise to happen in the gala again, so we had to cancel a second time. And then came the horrific and tragic death of George Floyd, which has brought the nation and the world to unite once and for all, to understand and to finally face up front racism, and to once and for all end it, talk about it, and for once and for all really understand what it means. My board and I discussed for hours how is the best way to handle this evening, how to be respectful and understanding to our audience and to ourselves what is the best way to handle this, because we honestly didn't know. We had no blueprint on how to do this. The Tony Awards were canceled, of course, and there's no other event, no other awards event that had happened before us. So we really were not having anything to at least look at. No blueprint, no manual. So the 10 of us just Zoomed meetings and try to figure out the best way to handle this, to give you at least something of a smile and a warmth in your heart, but at the same time to be respectful and to definitely acknowledge to everyone that we are fully aware of what is going on in our country and in our nation, because we do. Several of my board members went out and marched in protest. We have definitely understood and definitely do support so much Black Lives Matter, and we totally understand. If you give me a moment, I would like to express, and I asked the board's permission to do so, and they gave me this permission, to at least express it from my personal point of view as a person of color. Being Hispanic, I have faced my own challenges of racism, especially and most definitely in the last 3.5 years with immigration and so forth. If I have met you, if I've worked with you, if I shook your hand in the arena of theater, well, you know me as executive director and producer and founder of the Column Awards, or as a senior chief theater critic and the founder of the Column. So you know me from those areas. You know who I am. You know what my background is. But from outside of that, outside in the real world, I may be at a Kroger's or I may be at a department store. And I have seen that look. I get the look of immigrant, spick, wetback. He doesn't speak English. You need to go back to your country, which has been yelled at me quite a few times. It is hard to take that. I've been told, and I have put my own birth certificate in my car for fear of being pulled over and being automatically arrested, even though I am and was born here in Texas. My family comes from Argentina and Italy. It is hard being a person of color at times because you are always judged on a different level. I immediately get scared very quickly when I see policemen behind me. I freeze on the wheel, and like my grandfather told me when I was a young boy, do what you're supposed to do. I didn't understand it at the time, but when I got older, his instructions ring loudly in my head. And with what has happened the last 2.5 years, it has gotten much, much harder, incredibly harder. But I worry more for my mother, so much more. I worry for my relatives. It's tough. It is incredibly, incredibly rough. And it's hard to express this to my beautiful friends of Caucasian, because they just don't understand when you're not in our shoes. My brothers and sisters of color do. So when the George Floyd happened, the incident, it really did finally wake up so many. So when we see and saw so many colors march together, it finally woke so much within everyone. So it's more than ever that we change things. We have to. We just have to. So please, I beg you, especially so many, so many, those of you who are in college or young people, I beg you, vote. 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 And definitely support Black Lives Matter. Support those who need your help. And my board of directors and I stand behind you all. We stand strong with you all. And I pray that the next generation will not have to deal with this anymore. So tonight, we're going to balance it with a little humor, a little fun, to lighten up the mood a little, just for an hour, but also still keep in mind the respect and the dignity of what is going on in our nation. So I hope you will be kind to us and to understand that we're trying to at least make this a pleasurable little evening for you all. So join us. And here we go.
It's the 2020 Column Awards Virtual Gala. And here's your host, John Garcia.
So let me tell you how the evening will begin. Oh, well, first let me tell you where I am doing this video from. I am doing it from the set of Moulin Rouge on Broadway. Well, okay, no, it's actually my apartment, and doing my camera behind me is my fellow board of directors and our theater liaison chairman, Joel Gerard. Joel, say hello back there.
Hey!
Oh, there we are. That's all I got. Big crew. Good old, what is it called, stay and shelter thing. So, first I'm explaining how this evening will go. We have special guests that will pop in and will be delivering special awards. We won't tell you which ones, but we will have special guests presenting special awards. By special, I mean special ones that were created, have been created for the evening, but they're just presenting special awards that we have pulled out from our categories that they will present. Which ones? You'll have to stay and watch. So those will be presented first. Then after that is done, then all the other categories will be announced on our website officially, but they will not be shown now. It's until after this telecast ends. So you can't rush and automatically click on our website and the winners will be announced. Nope. You have to wait, watch our telecast, see our guest stars appear, announce the winners of those categories, end our show, and then once our show ends here online for us, then the rest of the winners will be announced on our official website. That's how our evening will go. So first we're presenting two special awards tonight. First is, as you know, we have the Chita Rivera Dance Award. As usually we present each year a male and female category for that. This year we are keeping it for the female only Chita Rivera Dance Award. But for the male dance award, we decided to change the name. As you know, this past year, we lost a wonderful actor, singer, dancer, especially dancer, because he was an incredible dancer. He passed away unexpectedly this past year, Tevin Cates, who also served on our board. I've known Tevin since he was a little boy. I definitely know the entire family, his mother, Donna, and his sister. And we as a board wanted to honor him in some way. So the board decided to change the name of the Mel Award to the Tevin Cates Dance Award. So you will see that on the list of winners at the end of the evening. It will say the Cheetah River Dance Award and then the Tevin Cates Dance Award. We will have a special presentation of that next year at our gala. We had planned something special this year, but due to what has happened, we will now move it to next year. But we at least want to let you know that we changed the name in honor of Tevin's name. Our first guest star has been on Broadway in such productions as Grand Horizons, the revival of Torch Song, and even a musical, How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. He is a two-time Drama Desk Award winner and a Theater World winner. He also was off-Broadway in Angels in America and in the highly acclaimed and successful Byron Cellar, which he also toured nationwide with, which came through Dallas. On television, you have seen him in Younger, Modern Family, The Good Wife, and of course, what gave him his big break, Ugly Betty. Side note, he was also on RuPaul's Drag Race as a guest judge, where he did the famous Snatch Game episode. He has been our guest host of the Column Awards 2 years in a row, the only guest star to do that. He is a wonderful friend that I love dearly, who is so supportive, and I cannot thank him again for doing this. Please welcome Mr. Michael Urie.
Hi, it's Michael Urie for Tim Sage, please. I mean, this is Tim. Hey, it's Michael. Good. Fine. Listen, I just got this email about the Column Awards thing. Of course, I'm happy to present one of the awards, but what is this contract and script attached that says that I'm doing Night Mother with John Garcia? And I'm playing the mother? I know. No. Do I have to remind you of the nightmare of doing The Rink with him last year? He's no Cheetah Rivera. Yeah, great. Fix it. Yeah. Fine. I'll do that. I'll do the video. I'm happy to present the awards. Okay. Great. Okay. Here we go. Let me try this. What's up, Column Awards? Been a minute. Missed you guys. I hope everyone's safe and healthy and enjoying tonight's show. Here are the nominees for Best Actor in a Musical, Equity. Alex Hida as the Beadle in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street at Circle Theater. Benjamin Brown as Man Number 2 in Ghost Quartet by Dave Malloy at Imprint Theater Works. Brandon Wilhelm as Man Number 1 in Ghost Quartet by Dave Malloy at Imprint Theater Works. Greg Hullett as Sam Carmichael in Mamma Mia, like the Garland Summer Musicals. Jacob Catalano as Radames in Elton John and Tim Rice's Aida at Plaza Theater Company. Max Hartman as Sweeney Todd in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street at Circle Theater. Michael Isaac as Adam Pontypee in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers at Garland Summer Musicals. Randy Perlman as Judge Turpin in Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street at the Circle Theater. Sadat Hossein as Jesus in Godspell at the Water Tower Theater. Seth Womack as Aaron in First Date at Stage West. And the award goes to Sadat Hossein as Jesus in Godspell at the Water Tower Theater. Congratulations. And now, here are the nominees for Best Actor in a Musical Non-Equity. They are Billy Betzel as the narrator in Fly By Night at Runaway Theater. Brian Lawson as Gomez Adams in The Addams Family at Granbury Theater Company. Evan Beggs as Jack Kelly in Newsies the Musical at Plaza Theater Company. G. Aaron Seiler as Shrek in Shrek the Musical at the Plaza Theater Company. Gary Off as King Arthur in Monty Python's Spamalot at Allen's Community Theater. Halston Beggs as Adam Pontepee in Seven Brides for Seven Brothers at the Granbury Theater Company. Ian Mead Moore as Buddy Holly in The Buddy Holly Story at Garland Civic Theater. John Fredrickson as Patrick Bateman in American Psycho at the Oh Look Performing Arts Center. Nolan Shaver as Archibald Craven in The Secret Garden at Stolen Shakespeare Guild. Sadat Hossein as Jack Kelly in Newsies at the Artisan Theater Center. Artisan Center Theater. Sean Center as Quasimodo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame at the Artisan Center Theater. And the Column Award goes to Evan Beggs as Jack Kelly in Newsies the Musical at the Plaza Theater Company. Congratulations, everybody. Have a great night.
This gala is created each year for our charity that we do this fundraiser for each year, which is Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, which is a charity that we strongly and beautifully and wonderfully support each year. And in a very uniquely twist, this year's Pride Month. So more than ever, this is a perfect time to donate. We have been with them for 21 years since the very beginning, and we hold the wonderful and distinguished esteem to be the only awards organization in the United States that holds its gala as a fundraiser for Broadway Cares. And we are very lucky and very fortunate to have that title, and we like to honor that each and every year. And the Dallas-Fort Worth theater community should be very, very proud to be a major factor for that success. Because if it wasn't for your donations, if it wasn't for you attending the gala, we would not have that success. So we thank each and every person who buys a ticket, buys an ad for a gala program. It would not have happened because of you. So, excuse me. I get cottonmouth a lot. Just to let you know what, how your money goes for each year. And if you'll notice, there's a ticker tape right now flashing past you that you can donate this year. Because if you were at the gala, your ticket automatically goes to Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. But because we're not having an actual gala, this is the way we are raising money. And we hope that you will donate. What will happen this year is this is a special link that has been created from Broadway Cares. And when you donate, that money will go to Broadway Cares, but the Column Awards will get credit for it so that we stay within their angel campaign. So please, we beg you to please tonight donate. Just to let you know some things about your money that's being donated. When you donate $25, that provides 10 fresh meals at the soup kitchen, or a week of healthy meals for a person living with HIV/AIDS. If you donate $50, you help a food bank and transport 185 pounds of donated food, or helps young adults receive the nursing support and group counseling. If you donate $100, it helps provide home care for someone struggling in their fight with this illness. So the more you donate, the more it spreads out. So here we were charging $35 for a ticket. Just $25 alone helps 10 people. So I hope that tonight, as we go through the evening, that you will please donate. I know that there's so much that we are struggling with unemployment, and all these other charities and organizations are asking for money as well, with the Actors Fund and so forth. But Broadway Cares is so vital to our community, to our actors, to the Broadway community, and they definitely need our help. And because we're not holding a gala this year, they definitely need our help more than ever. So please donate tonight as we continue the evening on. And even when the evening is done, this link will be posted on our website, so you can still donate, and I really hope you will. Our next award, we have special awards called Special Achievement Awards, and this award was voted unanimously by the Board of Directors. This award is given to one of our board members due to his incredible, tirelessly work involving our theaters. Each year, this board member has to contact each theater, and we mean each theater, both equity, non-equity, to help them assist in creating their ballots. Has to answer a million questions, has to help them make sure they put them in the right category. And trust me, when I did this in the beginning, it's a million questions, it's 1,000 different categories, and help them with so many things. And this person not only took this project, he completely redesigned it and has an entire new system that works effortlessly. He has done an amazing job each year of making this part, which is extremely vital to the entire voting system, to make it go smooth and easy for us each year. And if it wasn't for him and his system, this thing would collapse in a heartbeat. So the Board of Directors for the Column Awards has wonderfully presented the Special Achievement Award to Mr. Joel Gerard, who of course is right there. He had no idea. He was supposed to be presenting this award on stage at the gala, and we had no idea how to do this, so surprise. Congratulations. Our next special guest star to present is a Tony Award nominee and also a Drama Desk Award nominee. He has been on Broadway recently in Pretty Woman the musical. He also has been on such Broadway hits as Something Rotten, Chicago, Cabaret, and Memphis. He originated roles in such hits as Disaster the musical, Aida, and of course the history landmark rock opera Rent. He's a wonderful friend and a great supporter of mine, and I definitely am a big fan and supporter of his. Please welcome Mr. Adam Pascal.
Good morning, everybody. Adam Pascal here. How are you? Coming to you live, half-dressed, in my kitchen on a beautiful Friday morning in Southern California. I am here to announce the Best Play Non-Equity nominees and winner. Here we go. Number 1, A Few Good Men, Runway Theater. Number 2, Amen, The Ultimate Texas, Artisan Theater Center. 4 emails back and forth on how to pronounce that. You may want to rethink that name. Barefoot in the Park, Granbury Theater Company. Dear Ruth, Plaza Theater Company. Dreams of Icarus, Outcry Theater Company. Driving Miss Daisy, Plaza Theater Company. Equus, Lakeside Community Theater. I Hate Hamlet, On Stage in Bedford. In the Next Room, or the Vibrator Play, excuse me, by Sarah Rule, Imprint Theater Works. Miss Bennett, Christmas at Pemberley, Stalin Shakespeare Guild. The Few, Resolute Theater Project. The Musical Comedy Murders of 1940, Plaza Theater Company. And last but not least, the true history of the tragic life and triumphant death of Julia Pastrana, the ugliest woman in the world, Lakeside Community Theater. And the Column Award goes to... You want the truth? Well, you can't handle the truth! A Few Good Men Runway Theater!
If you have been to New York at least in the last year, you may have noticed for sure my next special guest star, because he is plastered on a huge billboard on Times Square. He is in the cast of one of the big hits on Broadway that won the Tony Award for Best Musical, among other bountiful of Tony Awards, which is, of course, Hadestown. He also was in last season's big hit, Frozen, where he originated the role of Pappy, which I saw him in, and he was amazing. Please welcome my wonderful friend, the great and super Timothy Hughes.
Hey there, Timothy Hughes here, currently from the company of Hadestown. Super excited to be here to celebrate the Column Awards and support an organization that is near and dear to my heart, Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS. Even most recently, this organization donated $125,000 to anti-racism groups and social justice organizations. It is very much a part of the current movement, and I hope that you will show support and help continue this momentum that we're in. For other very important news, let's go to the nominees for tonight's award. I'm going to hold it up here so that John can't see it. The nominees for Best Play Equity are A 3D Adventure, Circle Theater, August Osage County, Theater of North Texas, Fool for Love, The Classics Theater Project, Henry VIII, Stolen Shakespeare Guild, Holmes and Watson, Stage West, Northanger Abbey, Stolen Shakespeare Guild, Our Town, Circle Theater, The Lifespan of a Fact, Stage West, Two by Beckett, Footfalls and Not I, Wingspan Theater, Unveiled, Water Tower Theater, Waiting for Godot, Fort Worth Community Arts Center, and What We Were, Circle Theater. And the Column Award goes to, opening the digital envelope right now, August Osage County, Theater of North Texas. Congratulations.
Our next special guest star to present, I have interviewed him where we have laughed hysterically. You can see that video on YouTube. I have seen him on Broadway in such incredible hits as Spamalot, which earned him a Tony Award nomination, Shrek, the musical, which earned him his second Tony Award nomination. He also has 2 Drama Desk Award nominations to his name. He was also on Broadway in La Cage aux Folles, which he also did the national tour. He was also in Matilda, the musical. He also was recently in The Prom, which was a major hit, which I saw, and I loved him dearly in that. And just recently started the run of Company, the Stephen Sondheim classic, which will return back on Broadway in January 2021. He is a fantastic, supportive, amazing friend, funny, and I love him dearly, and I cannot thank him enough for being here tonight. Please welcome the shy, quiet, and timid Mr. Christopher Sieber.
Hello, everyone. I'm Christopher Sieber. Thank you. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Hold your applause. Please, be seated. Thank you. I have been asked to read the nominees for Best Musical Non-Equity for the Column Awards, and here they are in no particular order. American Psycho, oh look, Performing Arts Center. Fly By Night, Runway Theater, I like what you did there. Lizzie, by Stephen Cheslick DeMeyer, Alan Stevens Hewitt, and Tim Manor, Imprint Theater Works. Mamma Mia, Granbury Theater Company. Monty Python Spamalot, Allen's Community Theater. I seem to remember doing that sometime. Anyway, Newsies, the Artisan Theater Center Theater, Newsies the Musical, there's a difference, Plaza Theater Company, Ordinary Days, Lakeside Community Theater, the Addams Family Artisan Center Theater, the Addams Family Granbury Theater Company, there's a difference, the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Greater Louisville Community Theater, the Hunchback of Notre Dame Artisan Center Theater, the Secret Garden Stolen Shakespeare Guild, West Side Story, North Texas Performing Arts Repertory Theater, and the Column Award goes to... Excited? Here we go. And the Column Award goes to It's a Tie, Lizzie by Stephen Chesley DeMare, Alan Stevens Hewitt, and Tim Maynor, Import Theater Works, and Newsies the Musical, there's a difference, Plaza Theater Company. Congratulations to all the nominees. I am Christopher Sieber. Congratulations. Stay safe. Wash your hands.
Our final guest star to present this evening is a Tony Award winner with 3 Tony nominations to her credit, a Drama Desk Award winner with 3 Drama Desk nominations to her name. She won her Tony for The Drowsy Chaperone, and she was our guest star and host here for the Column Awards a couple of years ago, and she brought the house down. She tore the house down. She recently was seen on Broadway in the critically acclaimed massive hit, The Prom, the Musical, which I saw, and she was phenomenal, spectacular. She tore that house down yet again. Her future projects include The Devil Wears Prada, the musical, in which she will play the role of Miranda Priestley, which I know every musical theater fan cannot wait to see that one. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a woman who I love dearly so much, my own personal Mama Rose. Please welcome the magnificent Beth Level.
Well, cheers, darling. It's Miss Level here. It is my distinct honor and privilege to announce the nominees and the winner of Best Musical Equity for the Column Awards. Brava to all. And Mr. Garcia, I could not find glitter. Ne'er a speck o' glitter. So I did pull out my bling in your honor. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. Let's get down to it. The nominees for Best Musical Equity are Elton John and Tim Rice's Aida at the Plaza Theater Company. First Date, Stage West. Ghost Quarter by Dave Malloy, Imprint Theater Works. Godspell, the Water Tower Theater. And Mamma Mia, the Garland Summer Musicals. 7 Brides for 7 Brothers, Garland Summer Musicals. Sister Act, Walter Tower Theater. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barbara Fleet Street Circle Theater. It's like I'm just going through all of them in my head at the same time. Thank you. The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, Theater Arlington. And they're playing our song, Theater Arlington. Congratulations to all the nominees. Congratulations to all the storytellers. Congratulations to all. And the Column Award goes to Aida, Plaza Theater Company. Cheers to all.
Thank you so much, Beth. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank again once more our special guest stars, Mark Shaman, Michael Urie, Anna Pascal, Tim Hughes, Christopher Sieber, and Beth Level. I cannot thank enough these wonderful friends to present tonight's unique Column Awards Gala. One of the major reasons why these wonderful friends presented tonight is because they are major supporters of Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. So as you see the little ticker tape below me, I ask you to please donate. Any amount is acceptable, does not matter. We just need your money to help those in need for this incredible charity. To close out the evening, we have invited one more guest who is from Broadway as well, but has home ties to us. He is a member of our Dallas-Fort Worth theater family. He is Major Attaway, who recently ended his run as the genie in Disney's Aladdin. He will sing that incredible song from Ragtime, Make Them Hear You. It's a very inspirational song, and if you listen to the lyrics, I think they will inspire you to make that change, and I hope you will. I would like to thank very much my board of directors and every supporter who supports the Column Awards. Finally, next year's Column Awards will be held at our official home at the Irving Arts Center on Monday. Oh, did you hear that? Yes, Monday, March 15th, 2021. Now, at the end of Major's song, you will see a link appear. That is the link that you will go to see all the other winners and all the other categories of this year's Column Awards. On behalf of my wonderful Column Award Board of Directors, we'd like to thank you so much for supporting our organization, and congratulations to each and every winner this year, and we shall see you next year. Be safe, stay safe, and thank you and good night.
Go out and tell our story. Let it echo far and wide. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. How justice was our battle, and how justice was denied. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are more than black or white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Go out and tell the story to your daughters and your sons. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones. Make them hear you. Make them hear you. Your sword can be a servant, or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice. And then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million